The Shwill Show, 91.5.
Find yourself a girl.
91.5 WPRK. It is the Shwill Show. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for one of my favorite segments. I know this is going to be fantastic. Ready, Set, Pain. With Frank Sciacca. How you doing, Frank?
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad, brother. Now, we've been talking about this now for about a week, and I don't really know if we had a chance to really put it together, but before we get into the specifics of the pain that you're going to put this poor guy through, I want to talk to you and kind of get a feel for what it is that you do. So why don't you give me your spiel real quick?
Well, I'm semi-retired. I was a bodyguard, did the government services. I'm the author of the book, Bodyguard Principles. I train a lot of government agents, law enforcement, private security. Specialize in close quarter combat when it really matters, life and death survival. You don't have a second chance out in the street. There are no referees to stop the fight.
Right.
And now what I'm doing is putting all my skills together, and we opened up a dojo, ninjutsu, strictly ninja.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that, because I think the only thing anybody even knows about ninjutsu is obviously what you see in movies.
Well, the movie portrays ninja in a false pretense.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about the stars for a second. In the movies, you're going to see these stars thrown a block away and so forth like that. In true ninja, you're using the stars to fight. You're blocking swords. You're blocking knives. Then you have the stars in your hands. Now you gouge it through the skin. You cut the skin open. You punch through the skin. You do all your damage. And the last possible means, if you got a third guy coming at you, then you throw the star into his neck or something.
This guy's going to kick the snot out of Chuck Norris.
Because he actually does what he talks about. And that's why I thought it would be so interesting to bring you in. Now, give me your website for your dojo and the service. Tell me a little bit about the services you provide.
Right.
Just give me an overall kind of roundabout, what is it all about at your dojo?
Everything about my dojo is about survival. All my students, they start out with one-man attacks within their first week. By their second week, they're up to two-man attacks. Before the month's up, they're defending themselves against four-man at a time. It doesn't matter how big you are, how small you are. Everybody's made the same. I teach a lot about joint manipulation, pressure points, contacts, muscle manipulations, bone penetrations. We also use cassage pins, these little pins that you see in the weddings that people put on your tuxedos.
Sure.
I teach them how to put it on their bodies. If somebody comes from the rear to grab them, they take out these cassage pins. Now it's become psychological warfare. And you take out these pins and you poke it right through their muscles into their bone. It sticks. They're surprised. It hurts like hell. They let go. Now they're going to think twice about attacking you.
So he can lock up your joints with a little safety pin.
Yeah, it's just like what you pin a corsage on.
I can't wait to see this. I want to see somebody bleed.
Now here's your victim. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Joe Ferrara. How you doing, man?
Hey, Joe. Tell me, Joe. What were you expecting when you came in?
I'm just here to support him.
He's here to get his ass kicked.
You didn't know it was going down.
No, I didn't.
Do me a favor, Frank. Swing that microphone over. I want to talk to Joe a little bit. So I guess what you're going to be doing today is
Hurting?
Attacking. Oh, you're going to be hurting.
Well,
that's for sure.
Pain, that's for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to be attacking Frank.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I'll
what?
try to attack him.
Right. What are your what are your feelings? How do you think this is going to work out?
I don't know, but there's a lot of glass in here.
Right. No, I would imagine that part of this self-defense method is to kind of use the things that are around you.
Yeah.
Right. And this is kind of a small little workspace you have, but in this workspace, are you going to be able to effectively stop him from attacking you and make him think twice about attacking you again?
Most positive. Well, I specialize in close quarter combat. I only need about 1 to 2 feet with a person, just arm's length. As soon as they touch me, they're down.
Steve-O, we've talked a little bit. We've introduced him. I think it's time to get it on, brother.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's very interesting. He was telling me some stuff during the commercial break, which I can't bring up on the air, but I was like, wow, man, it's very, very impressive, his resume.
Yeah, he is the real deal. So, and this would work for, like, even women walking around Rollins College if they felt threatened.
Yeah, we actually have a women's program defense that only females. I don't allow no males to take this class.
Right.
Females are made a little differently. They have special tools that they could actually use against any male.
Gotcha.
And that goes along with another program we have called carjacking defenses. I teach females how to protect themselves within the car seating and from the back seat and the trunk.
I don't need to know anything else. I need to see Joe scream.
I
So
want to see this.
Without further ado, we're gonna get started with Ready, Set, Pain. Both of the guys are getting up right now. Frank and Joe. Joe looks a little nervous.
Do you want us to go get some Band-Aids or gauze pads or something?
No, I think we're probably going to need a complete triage kit by the time he gets done with him. Okay, so gentlemen, how this is going to work is I'm going to get both of you ready. Joe's going to attack Frank. And when I say ready, set, pain, Joe, I want you to go at him. So, Steve-O, get in a good place where you can see this. And, gentlemen, get ready.
Just don't get any blood on my shirt.
Gentlemen, get ready. Okay, they're starting to get ready right now. Okay, here we go. We got the mics hot. So, gentlemen, on your mark, ready, set, pain, go.
Oh, shit.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh! Very good.
That was awesome.
Very good. Oh my God, Joe does not look very happy. He just took two really solid punches to the gut and then was flung to the ground.
I want to see him use the pins. I want to see him use the pins.
So Joe, get to this microphone. Tell me how that felt. Tell me what happened to you right there.
Well, I don't know what happened, really. He was all over.
Okay.
My shoulder's in pain right now.
All right.
I want to see it again.
we might need a second demonstration. I'm not sure. Frank, give us an idea of what you just did to poor Joe.
All right, when Joe came at me with the right, I immediately blocked him. I did a 45-degree shot right below the belly button, which will push the animal down into his groin. As soon as I did that, hyperextended his elbow, took him down with a lock, and then my right forearm choked him out.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you just push down into his groin?
My fist.
I felt like I almost threw my fist.
Yeah, I think Joe might have to take a bathroom break after that one. I'll tell you
pissing
what,
blood for a month.
We're gonna play a little more music, and then if Joe feels up to it, we might go for a second scenario and see what happens. We might even throw Steve-O in there to see what happens. This could be a good time.
Wait a minute now. Come on.
Well, your wife is listening; she'll enjoy it. Come on. I mean, you gotta take steps in radio to separate yourself from everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shwill Show, 91.5 WPRK. A little bit of music, and we'll be right back with a little bit more. Ready, set, pain.